As a nation of dog lovers, I'm sure no one would argue that our bonds with our dogs are nothing short of remarkable. So this is our story, or at least our story so far, which began in the autumn of 2004. This is a story about how I met Hunter and how we came to mean so much to each other. It's not that I was lonely, but I felt incomplete without a dog at my side or asleep by my feet. But it requires a whole set of special circumstances for love to weave through time and across universes. Now I realise this might sound a little far-fetched, but the one that was destined planted himself in my head, for I had unknowingly had a canine encounter during my earlier visit to the animal shelter. So I can't really claim that this was love at first sight, but when I fell asleep he was in my dreams that night, and upon wakening the following day his striking image just wouldn't go away, and so I had no choice but to return to the shelter, and that's when they told me that his name was Hunter. And that's about all we knew actually, for he'd been a street dog living wild and free, surviving on his wits and his intuition, turning up wherever he thought someone might feed him. And that's how the staff had cottoned on that he didn't have a family to which he belonged. So his start in life was far from ideal, but we played in the yard and our love became real, and I applied to adopt him at the end of that day, and the rest is history, as they say. Now you might think that being so big and headstrong could be a bit challenging or present problems, but our connection is founded on a mutual respect, so we both just know what to give and expect. With unconditional love in our hearts and in our minds, our love runs so deep and is of the purest kind, and many wondrous things have come to fruition, as they do when a dog bonds with his or her human. And Hunter adapted so easily, from having lived on the streets to his new life with me, and I never compromised his sense of freedom, because I love joining him in his animal kingdom. I love the outdoors and have always been a keen walker, and I buzz off him and the way he buzzes off nature. This, in our open country, vast and diverse, this is our space in the universe.